Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got breaking news from the World Athletics. Record number of nations win medals at WCH Tokyo 25. Record reach for the sport's flagship championships. Most widely covered and impactful World Athletics Championships in history. A record number of nations won medals at the World Athletics Championships Tokyo 25 from 13 to 21 September, during the most impactful edition of the sport's flagship event in history. A total of 53 nations made it on to the medal table after 9 action-packed days of competition at the 20th running of the World Championships. This surpasses the previous record of 46 that was set at Osaka 2007 and equaled at Budapest 2023. One world record, 9 championship records and 9 area records were set or equaled, and there were a series of historic firsts, including the first-ever World Championships medals for Samoa, St. Lucia and Uruguay, and a first-ever World Championships gold for Tanzania. The world record was set by Sweden's Mondo Duplantis, as he improved his pole vault mark to 6.30 m. As well as the historic firsts by Alex Rose, Sam, Julian Alfred, LCA, Julia Paternane, URU, and Alphonse Felix Simbu, TAN. Other highlights include a U.S. sprinter Melissa Jefferson Wooden completing a sprint treble in the 100 m, 200 m and 4 by 100 meter. 2 other athletes achieving double gold in individual events. Kenyan distance runner Beatrice Chebet and Spanish race walker Maria Perez. A Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone winning the 400 m in a championship record of 47.78, the second fastest time in history, to become the only athlete in World Championships history to win gold medals in the 400 m, 2025, and 400-meter hurdles, 2022. Ethan Katzberg winning the hammer with a championship record of 84.70 m, the farthest throw in the world for 20 years. A total of 1,992 athletes took part from 193 different countries and the athlete refugee team. Away from the many magnificent performances on the track, field and road, the championships achieved record reach as the most widely covered and impactful World Championships in history. What we have seen over the past 9 days here in Tokyo is an indelible and compelling celebration of human sporting endeavor, said World Athletics President Sebastian Coe. Tokyo has set the stage for some of our sport's most extraordinary performances. This has been a championships for the ages, and we are profoundly grateful to the people of Japan for hosting our showcase championships for the 3rd time. Following the Olympic Games in 2021, I made a promise to the people of Tokyo that we would bring our sport back to the national stadium as soon as we could. I am delighted that we kept our promise and that Tokyo kept its promise to fill the stadium with noisy fans. President of the local organizing committee Mitsuji Ogata also reflected on the great performances by national and international athletes and the emotion of seeing the stadium full 4 years on from a Tokyo Games devoid of crowds. Over the past 9 days, we have witnessed so many unforgettable moments, he said. There was never a quiet moment in the stadium. As we said, every second, sugoi, which was the slogan for this event. We delivered on that promise. Ogata also highlighted the various initiatives that formed part of the championships program, including those related to kids' athletics and sustainability. One of the greatest achievements of this championship, I believe, is reaching new audiences, he added. Record reach. A total of 619,288 fans attended the World Championships in Tokyo, more than the 581,462 who were there for the Tokyo 1991 World Championships, with sellout evening sessions across the week. TBS saw huge TV audiences as the championships captured the nation's attention. There was a peak of more than 12 million viewers in Japan on the opening day, and audiences were well over 10 million for each evening session. The vast majority of evening sessions surpassed both the Tokyo 2020 and Paris 2024 Olympic Games TV audiences for athletics. Audiences were also engaged around the world, and in Sweden SVT1 saw 75% of the total Swedish TV audience tune in to their broadcast to watch Duplantis break the world pole vault record for the 14th time, the highest share ever reported for World Athletics Championships coverage in Sweden. The popularity of the World Athletics website continues to grow, with around 13 million fans visiting the website across the 9 days of competition. This translates into a traffic increase of 50% over the already very successful 2023 World Championships in Budapest. World Athletics has continued to develop AI athlete tracking for field events covering horizontal jumps, long throws, and pole vault events. More than 2,000 attempts were tracked and over 14 million data points were collected. The World Athletics social media channels have grown by 700,000 followers during the championships, with 700 million video views on these channels. Over the last month, more than 125,000 news articles about the championships have been published in international media, with a potential reach of more than 180 billion. Never has a World Championships had so many commercial partners, with 17 sponsors for World Athletics and 14 for the local organizing committee in Tokyo completing a sold-out commercial program. Ultimate Championship. As well as witnessing the sport's current stars making history, the championships welcomed a series of athletics legends, including Usain Bolt, the face of the inaugural World Athletics Ultimate Championship in Budapest in 2026, the next major global outdoor track and field championships after Tokyo. Some 300 VIPs, athletes and media attended the Ultimate Media Party on September 11th to mark the one-year-to-go milestone to this new and unmissable championship in Budapest. 26 athletes at the Tokyo World Championships won their place at next year's Ultimate Championship, joining the 26 athletes who automatically qualified after becoming Olympic champions at last year's Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Accredited media. A record number of more than 1,500 accredited broadcast personnel from 46 broadcasters, including more than 850 from media partner TBS, as well as 860 accredited media and photographers from 79 countries, covered the championships. World Athletics Media Academy. New for the World Championships this year was the introduction of the World Athletics Media Academy, which saw 26 participants from 17 countries covering journalism in cooperation with AIPS, photography in collaboration with Sony, and TV commentary. Sustainability. The LOC had platinum-level achievement ambitions against the athletics for a better world standard, the certification system implemented by World Athletics in 2024 that evaluates an event's achievement in sustainable delivery. While the audit is not yet complete, it is evident that WCH Tokyo 25 will set a high bar with numerous initiatives and awareness campaigns aimed at athletes and fans. Medical. A total of 172 participants attended. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to USA News Hub for all the latest sports news and highlights. See you in the next one.